And then I want you to lean back on a chair or on the floor and pick up one leg. You can mirror image me if you like. And put the arm underneath your knee like this. And just let the arm rest against the thigh. I call this knee joint synergy. So you can lean back on one hand if you like. And then if you go up and down with your leg, you'll see the leg moves up and down. It doesn't have to move far. And remember, I'm resting my thigh on my arm. Go up and down a few times. And then take your knee joint and turn in and out. So I'm turning in and out. And when you do that, if you feel your knee joint, you see it happens at your knee joint. The more you can turn in and out, the better. This movement is really important, that many sports people, when they land and twist, their knee will break. So your ability to turn in and out is very important. So it's good to practice it non-weight bearing, like that. And once you've got a few times and you feel that in and out movement without pain, now we make a circle. So turn your knee in, show your shin bone and foot points toward the midline of your body, then half straighten the leg, then turn the knee and shin and foot out, then half bend the leg. Turn in, half straighten, turn out, half bend, and continue. Turn in, straighten, turn out, bend, and just continue like that. And as you're doing this, make your foot help the knee. So if you notice, as I turn my shin in, my foot points in. Turn the shin out, my foot points out. So I'm moving my inner ankle and outer ankle as well. And feel that when you're doing this, and the shin comes up, spread the toes. Shin goes down, point the toes. So the toes are opening and closing. The inner and outer ankle are also lengthening and shortening to help the knee turn in and out. So if I look at my toes, they can go forward and backward, inner foot, outer foot. I make that help the knee. So continue. And for me, I'm using my left leg, and it looks like my left leg is turning outward. So it's going up, it's going like a backstroke. It's turning anti-clockwise. Okay? If I was doing it with my right leg, it would look like it's turning clockwise. So I do this for a little while, turning anti-clockwise with my left leg. It's turning outward. It's coming in, straighten, out, bend. And after doing it for a little while, then imagine it's a clock face. Don't just change direction. Go to 12 o'clock, drop to 6, now go the opposite way. So turn out, straighten, turn in, bend. Turn out, straighten, turn in, bend. And my left leg, which I'm doing, now looks like it's making a clockwise movement. And I'm helping with my toes, helping with my ankles. And I'm really resting back. I could be on a chair, but what I'm doing is holding both wrists so I can just let my thigh drop as if it's about to fall on the floor. And about 30 seconds to a minute each side is good, but if you do it for a few minutes, it's very good. And you focus on trying to be relaxed. So check the fingers can move. Check the shoulders can roll. Check the neck is free. Check your pelvic floor is relaxed. Check your tummy can breathe, or ideally roll the same way as the tummy. The tummy is rolling the same angle as the foot. That takes a bit more time. And then really relax the face. So I make saliva, move the lips, my jaw, my tongue, swallow, open, close the eyes, blink and release. Change sides. Notice if it makes you warm. This warmth is really good for internal health. It's blood flow without the heart racing. Let's change sides. So now to change sides, take the right forearm underneath the right knee. You can hold or change your second leg, whichever one you want to do. But now we're going to go first, so doing the turning in movement, the moon movement. And then we do the sun movement, okay? So from this position, the moon movement, first we start with the knees, so knee straighten, knee bend, bend and straighten a few times, just to be comfortable with what this joint can do. If you need to, rest a hand behind, with the other knee bent or straight. Do a few times gently, see how it feels. Remember, sitting on a chair is also possible. And then practice, turn the shin bone in, turn it out. Turn in, then out. In and out. And just practice a few times. See if you can feel the movement happening at the knee joint. I can feel the knee joint, which is directly above the crease when you bend the knee. That should move. Now you'll find when you turn the knee in, if you press the toes down and pull the outer foot away, it stretches more. When you turn the knee out, if you lift the little toe side of the foot and lift it and move the toes down like that, that can stretch it more. And now go in and straighten, out and bend. In, straighten, out, bend, and make it move like that. Now don't stretch. Avoid stretching. So if the circle could be super big, avoid making it too big, making it less big so there's no stretch. Just smooth movement. What you're trying to do most of all is move blood. At the same time, you're pumping healthy fluids inside the joint. I should have got you to squat before doing this first. And once you've done it, you'll find your knees feel very, very much stronger afterwards. So keep doing it. And as you're making this on my right leg, it looks like a clockwise circle. I call it a moon movement on the right leg. Check fingers can move and toes can move. Check the shoulders are relaxed and they're free. Check the neck is free. Check your pelvic floor is relaxed. And even your hips are moving. See, I can move the hip a little bit. That helps move the knee. Then check you can breathe naturally in the abdomen. And eventually the abdomen starts to move in a similar clockwise circle. Then your face also can relax. So relax your throat, your face, your eyes. And doing it for 1-2 minutes is good, whatever you feels best. Then to change direction, rather than just going clockwise to anti-clockwise, imagine you're drawing a clock with your foot. Go to 12 o'clock, then 6 o'clock. From 12 o'clock, drop to 6, like a yin-yang symbol. And then turn out, straighten, turn in, bend. Turn out, straighten, turn in, bend. And you're going the opposite direction. First slowly, and then gradually with time, you might want to speed up or you might want to slow down. You make it for yourself. And as you're doing it, when the leg comes up, the toes come up. Leg goes down, toes down. When the foot turns out, the outer foot lifts. When the foot turns in, the inner foot lifts, and that helps the knee. Make the ankle help the knee move. Make the hip turn so the hip helps the knee. Make the belly button rotate if you can, so that that helps the knee as well. That's a mastery. That's like digging for gold. Now check again. Fingers can move. Shoulders can roll. Neck is free. Pelvic floor relaxed. Tummy can breathe or roll. Face relaxed. And do for 1 or 2 minutes, even 30 seconds enough on one side. Then release. Very good. And then just let the legs go soft for a minute, bent or straight, on a chair or on the floor. And when you're ready, carefully stop.